Hey everyone, it's Lizzie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk through my paycheck budget for you guys for the 19th. This is actually my husband's pay. As I mentioned, he gets paid weekly and I get paid bi-monthly. So my pay is on the 15th of every month and the last day of every month. So we're just going to go ahead and walk through this together and I'll give you guys an idea on how I set up my paycheck budget. So if you're interested in that, then keep on watching. So I am going to do this video in two parts. I'm going to film me filling in all the numbers, and then towards the end, we're going to go ahead and stuff my cash envelopes. So what I am doing here is first starting off with my beginning balance. So this is a starting balance that is in my checking account. Anything that I have not used, whether it had been for like money that I had set aside for gas, and then I've also gotten a reimbursement from my job when I went to a training. So there is some funds that is available in my account, and that amount is $82.75. And the income that we are setting aside, or that we received, is $658.93. So what I'm going to put as the total income, I'm just going to add the beginning balance with the paycheck. So $82.75, and we're adding the $658. $82.75, adding $658.93, $741.68. And then for the tithe, that's 10% of what my pay was. So we're just going to put it up to $66 for the total giving part. And now these are the only bills that I have left for the entire month. And I have everything broken down on my little bill tracker for the 19th pay. And we're going to go down the line here and mark it on my worksheet. So mortgage is $245.55. And none of these. Phone bill is next, and that is $26.17, and then that'll complete that payment. My electric bill, $27.45. Car lease, $46.50. For groceries, I am wanting to set aside $50, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark that over here. For gas, we're budgeting out $50 for the week. So that's it for that tracker. And now for SunPass, I got a bill for $20 that was taken from the credit card that I have it linked to. So that's the balance right now. And let's just add up the expenses. So total expenses is $415.67. So now let's take the income. We're going to subtract the offering or the giving part. And then the expenses. Oops. Dear Lord. $741.66, $415.67. So the total amount that is left over is $260 and a penny. And now we have to figure out a place to give every dollar, a place to put it in. And I have mentioned this multiple times. I'm sorry if you guys are sick of it, but I am so in love with this app. It's the Every Dollar app. It's super easy. You plug in your numbers and it gives you the notice that it is an every dollar budget. So I have different categories set up for sinking funds, and I have different goals. My husband and I have certain goals that we want to achieve financially, and that is what the budget is for. So One thing that I do want to mention is we are going to be funding our emergency fund. We had to replace our tires in my husband's car. And for the month of October, we have already made a plan to put money aside for getting the tires replaced. However, there was a deal that he saw, and it was somebody selling these brand new tires in wonderful condition on the Facebook Marketplace. And we have money aside in a savings account. So we took that and we're going to go ahead and replenish that money back in the account as a car maintenance. So you're going to see me for the next 4 weeks putting in a specific amount towards emergency savings to replenish that money, because it really was like the tires were really warped and worn, and he needed to get that as soon as possible. So for the emergency fund to put that money back, we're going to budget $85 for the next 4 weeks, and that will complete and fully fund the emergency, or not fully fund it, but having it back to the starter emergency fund. And then for the car savings, I'll show you whatever is left over. That is what we're going to put towards car savings. So now let's just work on our cash envelopes. Being that he still has some work that needs to be done, we want to keep putting funds aside in the our cash envelope for this. So we're going to put $20 aside for that. Christmas, we're setting aside $15. $5 towards our date night that's coming up. Eating out, we have $4 left to budget. Gifts, we have a few birthdays in October, so we want to make sure that we have something set aside for each one. Home fund, we're only funding $5. Pet, what's left in my every dollar budget to budget for is $9, which is perfectly fine. And then vacation, we have $6 left to budget based on the every dollar app. So let's go ahead and add up this so we can figure out how much money we have to set aside for. All right, 134. Let me just double check that. All right, 134 is the total cash. So now with the 260 and subtracting the 85 and then subtracting the 134, that gives us an amount of $41.01 that was left over, and I'm just going to put that in that car savings account. Now these two savings accounts, I have it separate from where my like main checking account is. I have everything in an online bank. I just transfer it, and I have these two accounts in their savings accounts. So it is like out of sight, out of mind, and it has been really helpful having that. So 126.01 is what I am left to put in savings account. So that's really nice. Now let me zoom you guys in so we can total up how much cash I have to withdraw. All right, so this is, let me move it in the center. So I am not going to be withdrawing my tithe for this pay because we are actually going to be out of town this weekend. So I'm just going to electronically pay this towards my church, and that will be taken care of. So I'm just going to focus on what is listed here. So for groceries, I am going to take out $50. So I'll just get $150 there. Car maintenance, we're going to do a $20. Christmas, a $10 and a $5. Date night, $15. Eating out is getting 4 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Gifts is getting a $20. Home is getting a $5. Pet, we're doing $5, $6, 7, 8, 9. And then vacation is getting 5 and 6. So we need 150, 2 20s, 110, 5 singles, and 5 fives and 9 ones. So 1, 2, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And that will give us a total of 134. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the bank and do my cash withdrawal, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have gone to the bank and withdrawn the cash that I needed, and we're gonna go ahead and stuff these cash envelopes. So the first one that we are going to stuff is for groceries, and that is getting $50. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in. I need to complete a new tracker, so I'm not gonna fill that part out for this one. I'm just gonna put the money in here. I do have $2 left from last week, so I'll just roll that over. The next envelope is car maintenance, and that is getting $20. So there's currently nothing in this one. So we're gonna do $9.19. Added 20. I'm just gonna put that in there. Christmas is getting $15. So let's go ahead and added 15. So it now has 145 in here. Put the tracker. All right. The next one is for date night, and I am going to put in $5. Okay. And eating out is getting $4. Gifts is getting 20. I had given my tithe electronically, so I did not withdraw for that. Home fund, we are adding 5 to this. So there is $20. Pet is getting 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. So there should be $21. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. Not putting anything in here right now. Toiletries, not putting anything in there. Vacation is getting the last $6. So there should be 30, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Alright guys, so that is my paycheck budget video for you guys. I hope that this motivated you to continue on your financial freedom journey. I will see you guys in another video. Bye guys!